Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Afternoon.
Today we are going to study the topic called as propagation of sound. In our last class, we had studied about the meaning of sound and how the sound is produced. Every day we hear different kinds of sounds from various sources like humans, birds, animal, bells, machines and vehicles, etc. Some sounds like music and songs are pleasant to our ears, and some sounds like noise and disturbance are very unpleasant. Right? From what we have studied from our previous class, can anyone answer me what is sound?
Sound is a
What?
Everything which we hear sound as
Yes,
sound.
sound is a form of energy which produces sensation in our ears. And how is the sound produced?
vibrate of object.
Yes, sound is produced by vibration of the objects. Now concentrate on the presentation slide. I will continue with our today's topic.
Yes, ma'am.
Sound always propagates through a matter or a substance. And the matter or substance through which sound is transmitted is called as medium. And those mediums can be solid medium, liquid medium, or gas medium. Right? Okay. Now let me illustrate how the propagation of sound happens through an image. Can you see the picture clearly? What can you see in this picture? A dog is barking and a person is standing over there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The mouth of the dog where it is barking, it is called as the point of generation of sound, and the person standing over there, he is known as listener. So this sound moves from the point of generation to the listener through the medium. This medium, whatever the medium we have here, it can be any medium, that can be solid medium or liquid medium or gas medium. Now consider the particles from any material, medium, like not just in one medium. We consider all kind of a medium, and we will illustrate it with three images. Okay, we'll consider a vibrating object, that is a tuning fork. And now we'll consider the medium. Medium through that vibrating object is producing the sound. That can be solid medium, liquid medium, or even the gas medium. Right? Can you see it? Are they beside each other? Yes. Now, when this sound is produced, we need the sound to be received, and that receiver can be called as the ear of a person. How do we recognize this sound? We recognize it from our ears, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So when a vibrating object, that is as a tuning fork, vibrates, it sets the particle of the medium around it. You can see that this object is there, around that these particles are there, no, these particles, it sets these particles of the medium around it vibrating. Sound disturbance do not reach to our ears directly from the vibrating object. They do not reach like this. They do not just pass from the vibrating object to the ear of the person. How they move, it has a process and a mechanism. What happens when consider this image, consider this GIF file where you are seeing the medium in a atomic or a molecule form. These are called as the particles. When this vibrating object vibrates, these particles, one particle over here, it has its mean position. From this mean position, this particle moves forward. When the movement of the forward movement happens, this particle touches the next particle. That next particle moves forward, and the particle which has touched this particle, it moves backwards and comes back to its mean position. This process, which happens continuously, the process of this happening continuously in the medium, in this medium, when this process happens continuously, the sound produced by the vibrating object reaches the ear of the person or a listener. This is the mechanism how the sound from the vibrating object, from the generating object, it reaches to the listener. This is how it reaches. Did you understand this concept clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, we know that how sound generates and moves, propagates in all kind of medium, but which is the very common medium in which the sound propagates? It is the air medium. So now let us try to understand how the propagation of sound happens in the air medium. Again, we're going to consider the same. We'll consider the same GIF of the tuning fork. Here you observe what is happening. The tuning fork is set into the motion and it is vibrating. It has begun to vibrate. When the tuning fork is vibrating in the forward direction, when it is moving in the forward direction, it pushes the particles in front of it, the air particles in front of it, and makes them compressed. These same particles became compressed and they came nearby to each other. And it forms the regions of high pressure. You can see the regions here, right? The ones with the dark black color regions. Those black color regions, those dark black color regions are known as the high pressure regions. High pressure regions, and those high pressure regions are called as compressions. And when the same object moves in the backward direction, the particles which have come in the compressed state, they move ahead, and behind the particles which have pushed the particles in the push the air particles forward, they come back. They come back and they create the low pressure region. Low pressure regions, they are the regions here what you are seeing here with the light color dots, light color black dots which you are seeing with the distances between them. They are known as low pressure region, and that region is called as rarefactions. Did you understand this? And when this forward and the backward movement that starts happening continuously, when it starts happening continuously and rapidly, it creates the series of compressions and refractions that you can see in the next image where you will see it in a still image where you can understand it very properly. Yes. Can you see it here? Here you see that, right? The object is moving rapidly, and the moving object, this vibrating tuning fork, is creating several series of compressions and series of rarefactions. So, children, today we learned, what did we learn? Let us recapitulate what we learned today in the class. We learned today sound is transmitted through the medium. It always requires a medium, and those mediums can be solid medium, liquid medium, and gas medium. Sound transmits from the generation point and it travels to the listener through the medium. And we learned the mechanism how the transmission of the uh, sound disturbance happens from the vibrating object to the ear of the listener. And we also learned the meaning of compressions and rarefaction. We learned the meaning and mechanisms of compressions and rarefactions. So, shall I ask a few questions about what we studied today?
Yes, ma'am.